Hey guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to do a haul video to show you the items that I've collected over the past probably 2-3 months that I haven't yet had a chance to properly review here on my channel. There is a lot of makeup here. I am horrifically addicted to makeup. I think a lot of us would fall in that category, so I make no apologies for it. You can judge me if you want. That's totally fine. That's your right. But it is what it is. At least I am not, buying kilograms of cocaine. It's makeup. It's probably about as expensive as that, but less negative connotations to it, right? That's what I tell myself. Anyways, there is a lot of stuff here, so let's do this. If there are any particular items that you really want to see a dedicated review on, please let me know in the comments below. Most of these, at least eyeshadow palettes, I do intend to review at some point, but my time is fairly limited between parenting and lawyering. I don't always get around to everything as quickly as I would like to, but if there is special demand for certain items, I will bump them up on the priority list, so feel free to let me know down below. Starting off with the face, I have two foundations here to talk about. One is the Too Faced Do You, and the other is the Superstay Multi-Use Foundation Stick from Maybelline. Both obviously foundations. I hate that this shit's only available at Ulta. I don't understand why brands do that. Do Sephora and Ulta exclusives. It drives me bananas. At any rate, I did place an order from Ulta probably like August or something, and this was in and amongst those items. I haven't got around to reviewing it, although I'm trying to review a bunch of my foundations, and this one is definitely on the list, as is this one as a drugstore option. So look for those eventually. I make no promises on timelines. Also for the face, I recently picked up the Hourglass Brilliant Strobe Light ambient strobe. I don't know how the hell the names of these things work. Ambient strobe lighting powder, brilliant strobe light. If you can figure out what is the actual name of that, 10 points to Gryffindor. This is what it looks like. Here it is. I said I wasn't going to do swatches, and here I am swatching. It's just a really nice, sort of, once it's blended out, it's very natural and realistic looking glow. So I like this for everyday purposes. It doesn't add a ton of color. There's no duochromacity to it. Duochromicity? It's not a duochrome. So it's really nice for just everyday wear. I also found this little face palette from The Balm. It's the Manizer sisters, so it's got Mary Luminizer, Cindy Luminizer, and Betty Luminizer in it. I found it at Winners, and it was like $14 or something, so you get all three of them in there. And the one that I gravitate towards the most is Mary Luminizer over here, just because it works well with my skin tone. I recently ordered the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer as well. I got this one from Sephora. Spoiler alert, so far I love it. I do plan on doing a review, but if I never get around to that, you've heard it here, I really like it. So a couple other little bits and bobs. One is the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. I got this one in dark brown. It just has like a nice little wand like this. My only complaint about this is that my idea of dark brown and ColourPop's idea of dark brown, not quite the same thing. So I think this is a little light for my coloring. It's workable, but I would have preferred it to be a little bit more on the dark brown side. This is just a little bit too auburn and a little bit too light for my liking. I have purchased two eyeliners in the past couple of months. Both of them are from Urban Decay. One is Mainline and the other is Psychedelic Sister. Mainline is a nice dark teal, and Psychedelic Sister is a purple, and I think it has a little, it's not shimmer in there, but it's got like more of a satiny kind of finish to it. And I really like these eye pencils. They last so well in the waterline, and that's an issue that I do have. Not that they run, but it just sort of disappears. I don't really know where the eyeliner goes, and it's one of those things that I refuse to Google because I feel like the answer would probably be terrifying to me, but I really do like these ones for their longevity. So now let's get into the fun stuff. Let's start with lipsticks and then we'll move into the mountain of eyeshadows that are sitting here. Sugar Pill recently had a buy one get one free deal, so I took advantage. I have the lipstick here in Dark Sided. I will do hand swatches of these because it's easy. Well, as I say that, I completely jack it up. It's just a really nice, deep, vampy purple without being purple. You know what I mean? Like, I have a hard time wearing like a straight purple. I like it on other people. It just doesn't jive with my overall style. This has a nice depth to it that I can pull off. The other shade I picked up is Detox. And it's a straight up orange. Barry hates orange lipstick. I happen to love it. So my opinion wins, as any makeup wearer's opinion should do. And not only did I buy one orange lipstick, I bought two. This one is from ColourPop in the shade Check Please. And it's this one here. So it is a slightly different tone, but I've been coveting this one for ages. And I finally got around to placing a ColourPop order and had to include that in there because I've wanted it for a very long time. I also picked up Friends, which is a brown lipstick. Not something that I wear quite frequently, but I'm starting to really enjoy like the chocolate brown look. Wouldn't be a go-to every day, but, and also I love these Luxe lipsticks. I've talked about them a few times on my channel. They're so comfortable on the lips. Like the matte ones and the cream ones are both equally good. I love them. Two more lip products. One is from Jouer. I got the lip cream in Lychee. Lychee? I don't know. There's like, is there a video that I have where I don't stumble across a word? I was very curious about this formula. There it is there. It's a beautiful pinky nude. People rave about it. I've seen it on YouTube for years. This is the first one that I've ever picked up, and I think the bar was set too high for me. So I'm not in love with the formula. It's not bad, but I prefer like the Stunna lip paint from Fenty, the Always On from Smashbox, or the ABH liquid lipsticks to this. These are just a little drying for me. Also, the packaging drives me freaking batty. What is this? Why does it stick out? I don't understand that. It looks like you would be able to like connect them because there's like this little, see, like there's like a little groove in there. They don't connect. I don't understand I don't understand it, and I don't like it. If I understood it, I might be able to get past it, but for some reason that just bothers me and it offends me. Anyways, I'll put it down now because I think I'm just being weird. Lastly, I picked up Gingerbread Man from Too Faced. This is one of their melted matte liquid lipsticks. I really do like the formula of these. I forgot how much I liked it until I picked this up. And I love this shade. It's so pretty. Like a burnt, rusty orange, and perfect for fall. I am not a fan of the smell of this. It's designed to smell like gingerbread, but sort of like super funky gingerbread. I don't like ginger to begin with, or gingerbread, or anything ginger related. So it's not a surprise to me that I don't like the smell of it, but it is very strong, so I kind of have to breathe through my mouth for a while after I apply it, and then it disappears, but not my favorite scent, that's for sure. I have a couple single eyeshadows to show you, and then we'll dive into the palettes and finish it out there. I also picked up a single eyeshadow from Hourglass. This is one of their Scattered Light glitter eyeshadows, and this is in the shade Aurora, and it is quite pretty. It's nice for everyday wear. I like the Tarte Chrome paints just a little bit better, but these are quite nice as well. And then the final single one here is from Stila. These, the new jewel toned, what the hell is this thing called? What the shit is your name? Shimmer and Glow. Jesus. The new Shimmer and Glow shades finally arrived in Canada, so I picked up Vivid Jade. I really want the blue one. They're on display at like all of the Shoppers Drug Marts I have been to. They don't have any of them in stock, so popular choice there. This was a good second option, and there it is. obviously on my hand there. I watch my videos back and I always say that. I show you and I'm like, and there it is. Like you're a bunch of idiots and can't figure out that the color on my hand is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to break that habit, but at this point I think it's just ingrained. I hope it's not annoying. All right, it's palette time. Afrique by Juvia's Place. This is probably the one that's been in my house the longest at this point. There are the shades in there. As you can tell by the stack of Juvia's Place palettes back here, I am a fan, and this is no exception. I've picked up 3 more of the Huda Beauty Mini Obsession palettes. I did do a review on the Amethyst one. I know, Rosella, you are dying for a review on the Ruby. It's coming, I promise. I promise. I plan to do reviews on each one individually. I've now had the Ruby and the Sapphire one for a couple of weeks and just have not had a chance to play around with them at all. And Emerald is fairly new. I just got it this past weekend. So stay tuned. I promise I will do reviews on these. My friend Sherilyn is here on YouTube as well, and I'm going to link her channel down below. Please go check her out. She is the most delightful little Aussie you are ever going to meet. She used to work at Inglot, and she recently did a video with her favorite Inglot products. Go and check it out, please. Because it's a brand that not many people talk about. It's a brand I don't really see on Instagram. I know the name, I don't really know anything about it. And she breaks down about 10 or so products very well, explains pros and cons, all of that. So on her recommendation, I picked up a bunch of matte eyeshadows. She was saying that the mattes perform the best out of all of their finishes. So I custom created a little matte palette here, and I have to say, I love the performance of these shadows, so I am very happy and so glad that I took her recommendations on that. So thank you, Cher. I really, really appreciate it. I mentioned this one briefly in my getting or forgetting the most recent one I did. This is the palette from Juicy Couture. What is it called? The Shady Eyeshadow Palette. The Shady Eyeshadow and Highlighter Palette, to be specific. There are the shades, and see, I did it again. These are supposed to be highlighters. This looks hella pink for a highlighter, but possibly as a shimmery sort of blush. And then all the shadows are shimmery / metallic in nature. Stay tuned for a review. Along with the ColourPop lipsticks, I also ordered 2 of their newer palettes. So this one is Ooh La La. And it's a nice plastic casing, which I really like. And it's just a 9... Motherfucker! A 9... Motherfucker! What the hell? Okay, it's an 8-pan eyeshadow palette. That just dropped out and shattered fucking everywhere all over my desk. Well, balls. The other one that I picked up is the Good Sport palette. I was not interested in this, and then somebody that I follow on Instagram, I'm so sorry, if you are a subscriber here and watching, I cannot remember who it was, but they posted pictures and swatches of it, and I was like, your picture is the first one to make me want to buy this thing. And so I placed a ColourPop order because of that person's pictures, and I feel like an asshole because I can't remember who it is. But I freaking love this palette. It's gorgeous, it's different, it's unique. There's such a wide variety of shades, but they all work so nicely together. Freaking love it. Okay, 3 more. 2 of them I didn't expect to buy, and in fact when I did some new release videos, I basically said, hell to the no, not buying them, and then here we are. I went to Sephora with my friend Erin on the weekend, got my fingers into stuff. Swatching is dangerous. Naked Cherry, Anastasia Beverly Hills, Sultry. Naked Cherry, it's so good, it's so pretty, and the brush is like fantastic. It's so good, it's so soft, it's actually practical. I fucking love it. I hated Naked 3. I had that one, I thought it was such a dud. The shades were so dull, so boring. Every look I did looked the exact same no matter what shadows from it I used. Every shade in here is different and unique, and I have really enjoyed playing around with it. I've only used it maybe 3 times so far, so I want to play around with it a bit more, but I will film a review. I loves it. It's so pretty. Oh, I did buy another lipstick. The cherry lipstick. Pretty packaging. Love it. This one is in Juicy. I did not think that I would like this at all until I saw my friend Dell, who is known as High Street Beauty on Instagram, post about it. And it just looked so pretty on her that I picked it up. It's got this pink shift to it, so it's sort of goldy and pink all at the same time. It's a fantastic option for just everyday wear. It adds something without being too obvious on the lips, and I just really, really like it. I wish it smelled like cherries. It doesn't really smell like anything, but I was kind of hoping for that. And then this one, I instantly wrote this off as soon as I saw it. I was like, I don't get it. I don't like it. It looks too similar. Man, I didn't like this shade, all of that. And then I swatched it and was like, and you're coming home with me. These brushes, I wish Anastasia would sort of switch them up every now and then. I have so many of these. That's a lie. I end up decluttering them because I don't like them. It's so pretty. It's so boring looking, and that was my big complaint with it. I still don't think that this Bloom one, I don't really understand it. I am wearing it today, so I have Bloom, Dystopia, and Cinder on my eyes. Yeah, it's pretty. The shimmer shades are what sell me on it because it's just, they're so good. Last but not least, certainly not least, Ace Beauty is at it again. I got the Classical Paradise. I have the purple one. Paradise Fallen? Fallen Paradise? Paradise Fallen. I have talked about this one before. Beautiful. Classical Paradise. Oh my god. It is autumn in a palette, and it is so effing good. So good. I will insert a picture here. My battery's gonna die. I did that using this. So good. So there you have it, guys. Those are the items that I have picked up over the last few months. Yes, it's a lot. I'm aware. It is what it is. Again, I'm not killing kittens. I'm just buying makeup. So, what have you bought recently that you are super excited about? What should I be looking out for and maybe putting on my radar and considering? Let me know down below. I'd love hearing from you guys. Also, you guys are awesome. And I love that you're now starting to interact with each other. I love that. I think that's awesome. I love it. I love seeing somebody post a comment and it has like 4 or 5 likes on it because other people are reading it and resonating with it. I love that. I want to cultivate a little circle here, a little family. Maybe one day we'll have a name. I don't know. I don't want to make one up myself because that seems a little contrived, but I love this little group that we're developing. So hats off to you. You make me happy, and I love that you're making each other happy. So thank you. I will see you in my next video, and until then, just be a decent human being. Bye for now.